welcome back to the David67 Celtic News YouTube channel. Second player analysis and highlights reel type video. This is a video regarding a young Scottish player, Barron, a player that Celtic were very close to signing around 18 months ago, a player that was highly admired by Ange and it's thought in the summer transfer window of 2022, Barron was very close to signing for Celtic. The player was keen, however, the decision made by Barron, Aberdeen, and his agent was to remain at Aberdeen for the duration of his contract, with the expectancy that he would have more first team football for Aberdeen in that period and thus improve his contract value, transfer value, etc. His contract is up at the end of May 2024, and so he would be a player that Celtic could sign at this time, either on an immediate transfer now, or more likely a contract option to start in summer 2024 on a freedom of contract move. I've popped in a couple of minutes of highlight reel of Conor Barron's time for Aberdeen so far this season, and then after that we'll have a quick chat regarding my own thoughts regarding the player, a wee bit about his stats with Aberdeen and with the Scotland under 21 teams, etc. So hopefully you enjoyed those couple of minutes of Conor Barron's highlights so far for Aberdeen this season. A full version is available via the FC Ultras TV YouTube channel. Now, just a wee bit further background regarding Conor Barron, 21 years old. He's been in the Aberdeen first team for getting on for 3 years now. He has 11 under 21 caps for Scotland, current member of the under 21 squad for Scotland, and has previously played for Scotland under 17 and under 16 level, and has been involved with the under 21 squad since he was 19. Plays both defensive midfield, so the number 6 role, also plays more advanced role for Aberdeen, number 8 role, and I think he's equally good in both roles. 5'9", which puts him in the same kind of ballpark of height, such as Scott Brown, and so perfectly capable of playing that midfield enforcer, defensive midfielder role. His stats are good for passing, good for tackling, good for interceptions. Seems a very intelligent player as well. Good range of pass, good vision as well. Able to break up attacks in front of the back four and then spread the ball out to the wide players or over the top to his strikers. A wee bit more on his stats. Over the course of his Aberdeen career, 54 games, 1 goal, 3 assists. And this season, 20 games, no goals, 1 assist, which is low in terms of final third production. However, his player ratings out of 10 for the whole season, averaging at 6.84, which puts him right up there with most of Celtic's midfielders this season, and so he appears to be doing the more of the water carrier, less showy parts of midfield job, which Callum McGregor has been doing for much of the season, occasionally that role being taken on by Tomoki Iwasa. And certainly one of Celtic's needs is that number 6 role. And I think Connor Barron could easily grow into that midfield enforcer role. As I was saying earlier on, his stats for tackles successfully, breaking up the play, intercepting, and recycling the ball to restart attacks, all are very good. One area which I think he does need to improve on is his ability to get into the box, and his ability to shoot from outside the box, as his goals ratio is very, very low for a midfielder. And even players such as Paul Lambert, Neil Lennon, Scott Brown, Victor Wanyama, all of them, although they were playing that more deeper role, all were able to get forward and score from in and around the box, or also from longer shots from outside the box. I think he is a player, as I said, who, when he comes to Celtic, could easily come on leaps and bounds. I think he's a player of currently good quality. One of the other bonuses with Connor Barron is he is Scottish trained, which will help with UEFA quotas for next season, given the fact there's a strong chance that we may well be losing David Turnbull, may well be losing Mikey Johnston, as obviously at the wide role we actually seem to have 4 first choice players, and we have 2 younger, more talented players backing them up as well, and so it may well be the days for people such as Mikey Johnston and James Forrest next season are gone, and that they are away from the club, or James Forrest maybe has moved into a coaching role instead, with the younger players, B team, under 18s, etc. So I personally feel that Connor Barron would be a good option for Celtic. I think he's a player who, come into a bigger club, will get better and better. I'm not saying he's the same as Matt O'Reilly, but O'Reilly came as a similar sort of player, a player of talent, a player who'd been well respected, playing at lower levels in English football. He had started to get involved with Danish under-21s at that time when he was at Fulham and then at Wimbledon. And I think Conor Barron is a similar sort of player, a player who comes to a bigger club, better facilities, better training, playing with better players day in, day out in training. And I think he's definitely a player who would flourish within the Celtic system and within the Celtic club. I think he's got that inner quality of steeliness and hardness, and his ability to pass and distribute is high quality at this time, and I think he would go from strength to strength. However, others may have a different opinion. There are some stories that Philippe Clement at Rangers has also been looking at signing Barron. However, given the previous well-received interest from Celtic around 18 months ago, where Barron and his agent, etc., were amenable to coming to Celtic, and also Rangers seem to be pursuing other interests in midfield and looking to re-sign some of their out-of-contract players as well. And so I think Celtic could easily strike whilst the iron's hot and look at bringing in Barron on a pre-contract deal now to bring him in for summer 24 pre-season. So you may well have other opinions yourself. Do feel free to pop those into the comment section as part of our channel debate and discussion. For all those new to the channel who've enjoyed this video and this sort of content, please do click that subscribe button, click the like button as well, and any apologies for any slightly dodgy acoustics and sound on this video, but it's a rather windy, heavy rain type day with the rain battering down on the skylight window above my head where I record these videos, and so apologies if the sound hasn't been quite up to its usual standards. So for today, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Chat again tomorrow. Goodbye and hail, hail.